Okay, boys and girls at home, can you see the board?
It's dark in here.
All right. Here we go. Eyes on the board. All right, so here's our math website. And we are going to start lesson 1-1 today, which is right here. It's counting numbers 1, 2, and 3. You click on this. Now there's 2 videos that we watched together. Here's our first one. Oh, there we go.
Tell a counting story about what you see.
What is that?
Worm.
A worm.
Here is a story. There are some worms popping up from the ground. You can count to see how many worms there are.
3.
Before you count, can you think of a way to make sure you do not leave one out?
So how can we make sure when we count these, we don't forget to count one of them? What can we do to them?
3. Count.
Can we touch them?
No.
Well, we can. When we're counting,
We can touch them.
we can touch them. And we can say 1, 2, 3. Or when you're counting them, if you want to mark them, 1, 2, 3. That way you don't forget to count one of them.
1, 2, 8.
One way is to touch each worm as you count. You can also mark each worm as you count. You can use an arrow to mark each worm.
1.
Let's count together to see how many worms there are. 1, 2, 3. Now you can finish the counting story. How many worms are there?
3.
Good. 3 worms.
There are 3 worms popping up from the ground. How can you find out how many counters there are?
So what are the 2 ways we can do this?
Mark them.
Mark them or touch them. Yep.
3.
You can count the counters. Does it matter which counter you count first?
No. No.
No, you can start with any one of them. Let's start with this one. 1, 2, 3. How many counters are there?
3.
There are 3 counters. Why do you think there are 3 counters?
What else was there 3 of?
3
There were 3 worms. So what do you think these 3 counters are?
Circle.
So they're circles, but they stand for each one of the worms, don't they?
Yeah. They're red.
There are 3 counters to show 3 worms. How many sections are there in the box? Let's count to find out. 1, 2, 3.
3.
There are 3 sections in the box. How does this go with the 3 counters? Both the counters and the box show. What else does this picture go with?
Worm.
Today, you saw 3.
Because we're here for a second.
Rachel on there. That's my friend.
Yeah. All right, sit down and face this way. There they are, they're back. Okay. Now the second one we do is down here, and it's called Another Look, counting 1, 2, and 3. Everybody face this way.
Oh, hello there. You came just in time to help me pick out fruit for the class snack. This is a list. It tells me how many pieces of each type of fruit to put in the bowl. First, we need 2 bananas. Let's count 2 bananas. 1, 2. That's 2 bananas. Oh, that won't do. One of the bananas has brown spots. Let's pick again. 1, 2. 2 bananas. Those go into the bowl. Only one student wants an apple. They all look yummy. Let's pick 1 apple. 1 delicious apple. Into the bowl it goes. Only 1 more fruit to go. This time we need oranges. 3 of the students want oranges. 1, 2, 3. 3 juicy oranges. Done. Thanks for your help. I hope to see you again soon.
That was quick.
That was quick. Did you see how he counted all of those? All right. So now what we have is our first page.
It's 14. And it is.
Okay, so boys and girls at home, you should have your math books there. Thumbs up if you have your math book. Awesome. Logan, if you don't have your math book, you can just follow along with us for today, okay?
Where's my
All right. I have already ripped our boys and girls out, but boys and girls at home, find page 7. Should look like this. And then we're gonna do these pages together. All right, so my boys and girls in here, go to your seat and get this paper out of your baskets. Walk, don't run. Okay, Ember, Eliana, go ahead. Don't pull on this cord though, it's charging. No. Okay. I'm gonna give the boys and girls at home some time to get their books out and ready. Cameron, go to your seat. You forgot to move. Well, get your papers out. Let's go, let's go. It's not really dark. What's the last page number? We are doing pages 7 all the way to 12.
Oh, that's a big number.
It is a big number. So we're doing pages 7 through 12, all of lesson 1-1.
I can't find one. It's that way by you. And my friend dog. Can you help me? Wait, do you like your name?
Right up here.
I can't find mine. Okay, I can't find mine. That was old.
Okay, let's get our names on there. All right. We should all be set to go on this page. Okay. You guys can see this up on the board, right? Okay.
I know.
All right. So with our math pages, boys and girls at home too, the directions are always on the bottom of these pages. So on this page, okay, so do you see the nest in the middle of the page? The bird's nest?
Yeah.
Okay, I want you to draw 2 circles in that nest. Draw 2 circles.
I did my open and my egg and my
Draw 2 circles in that nest. Good job. Yep, with your pencil. Put 2. Make sure you count 2. 1, 2. Good job, guys. Good job, everybody. Okay, my boys and girls at home, got it. Good job. Okay, so now let's count to make sure we have 2. Ready? Count them. 1, 2. So do we have 2?
Yeah.
Yes. Now, do you see the 3 boxes down here? Now, if we wanted to find the box that matches this picture, how many are going to be colored in? If we have 2 circles, how many boxes down here are going to be colored in?
2.
Boys and girls at home, show me your fingers on how many boxes are going to be colored in. Good job. 2, because we want our circles and our boxes to match, so they have to both be 2. How many are colored in here? 1. So is that the right one? No. How many are colored in here? 3. Is that the right one? No. How many are colored in here?
2.
Is that the right one? Yes. So then you're going to take your pencil and circle the middle box. Now let's count the boxes and make sure that they match our circles. 1, 2. Then we count our circles. 1, 2. Do they match? Yes, so good job. Boys and girls at home, do you have your circles all done? Thumbs up. Okay. Logan, you don't have your circles done yet? Okay, do you have your paper? Okay, just any piece of paper you can get, okay? Get a piece of just plain paper and you can do this with us on there. All right, good job, guys. The rest of you, let's flip it to the next page. Hold on, Mrs. McGowan has to erase this one, so we go to the next one. All right. So we're gonna go to the back side. Okay. There, got that for us. Get yours, sweetie. Okay, so we should be on the page that now has the number 8 on the bottom. An 8 looks like a circle on top of another circle. Okay, let me check my boys and girls here. Okay, so for this one, you're gonna need a crayon. Or if you don't have a crayon by you, you can still use your pencil, that's fine. Whatever you wanna use. If you're using a crayon, let's pick one out quickly. Okay. Now, remember the worms we talked about earlier?
Yeah.
Well, they're back. So, let's count our worms. 1, 2, 3. So there I used touching each one to make sure I didn't miss them. This one they used arrows. Let's count them again. 1, 2, 3. Then we have, these are called counters. And they're just our little circles that help us count. How many counters are there? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3. So if I have 3 here, and 3 here, and 3 here, how many do I need to color in here? 3. So they have 1, 2, 3 colored in already. And that's what we're going to be doing down here. Okay? Now, right here, let's count our worms. 1, 2. How many worms are there? 2. So how many boxes did they color in?
2.
2 worms, 2 boxes. You want to make sure they match, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now it's your turn to do one. So how many worms do you have over here? Right here. How many worms are here?
1.
So how many boxes do you color in? Boys and girls at home, show me how many boxes you're going to color in. Okay, Bryson's got it. Grace has got it. Everybody else? Yep, 1 box. So you're going to take either your pencil or your crayon and color in 1 box. Now, a trick for this is that we normally start at the bottom because then when we get to graphing, we know to start at the bottom. I'm not going to color mine in all the way because my marker goes out. All right, let's see at home if we've got our box colored in. Good, 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 good. Grant, can you color 1 box in on the number 2 worm for me? Thank you. Logan, can I see your paper? Good job, Bryson. Good job, Grace. Can you, Logan, can you just color in a circle for me to show 1? That'll work. Good job, and good job, Bethany. Okay. Did I draw? I colored in a box. That's about it. Okay, so there you go, Grant. Much better. Thank you, bud. Okay. So our next one should look like this. Okay. So now just turn to your next page and it'll have the number 9 at the bottom. And boys and girls at home, once you're on the page that looks just like mine, give me a thumbs up. Bryson, Logan, Grant, good. Grace, Bethany. All right, good job. You guys are keeping up very well at home. All right, let me check my boys and girls here. Are you on page 9? All I have to do is flip this over. Okay. So on this, we're doing the same thing. And what we're doing is called one-to-one correspondence. And I know that's a big word, but all it means is that each time you count one object, you're going to color in a box to show that. Right? Okay, so it's 1-to-1. So let's count our worms up here. 1, 2, 3. 3. Let's count it one more time. 1, 2, 3. How many worms are there? There are 3 worms. So how many of these boxes are we going to color in? 3, because you have to color in 1 box for each worm. So we're going to color in 1, 2, 3. So you're going to want to color in all of those boxes. There you go. You don't. Yep. You got to make sure you're staying on the right one. Oh, see, because we're up here. Yep, we're on that top one. Color in your, those are rectangles. Mark in your rectangles. We're on this one. 1, 2, 3. Now I just did a little scribble because if I color in with these markers, excuse me, they don't work very well. Nope, if I try to color in with them, it smears them and then they erase and then you can't even see what I did.
What?
Yeah.
Then you think you didn't even color.
Okay, so now we go to number 4 with a heart. And we count our worms here. 1, 2. Count it again. 1, 2. So boys and girls at home, show me with your fingers how many boxes we're going to color in then. Nope, not all of them, Cameron. Good job, guys at home. If there are 2 worms, how many boxes do we color in? 2. Remember to start at the bottom. We're going to color in 1, 2. So you're going to want to color in 2. So if you have 2 worms, color in 2 boxes. Yep, 2 worms for 2 boxes. Okay, let's check and see how you're doing over here. No, that color 2. So you're going to color this one, and this one. Color that, and then color those in. All right. Can you try doing number 5 by yourself and then showing me when you're finished? Good job. Try doing number 5 by yourself and show me when you're finished. So you guys do the last one by yourself. Count the worms and then color in the boxes to show how many. You guys do this. Oh, they're supposed to be all colored. Good. Yeah, that's a good 5. So do number 5, count how many, and then color in that many boxes. Okay. All right. Good job, Grant. Good job, Bethany. Good job, Logan. I'm glad you're doing those on paper. Thank you. Good job, Bryson and Grace. Good job, guys at home. Way to go. All right. Oh, we need to do this last one. Color them all. So boys and girls in here, how many boxes did you color then? How many boxes did we color?
5.
No, it's number 5, but count the worms.
3.
1, 2, 3. So you have to color in 1, 2, 3.
I always did it.
And you'll have all those colored in.
I did it already.
Okay. So now, get this off here. Okay. Now, For number 6, 7, and 8, up here. 6, 7, and 8. You're going to do the same thing. You're going to count how many bird's nests there are, and then you're going to color in that many boxes. This page is called independent practice, which means this is a page that you do by yourself before we move on to the homework page. Okay? So this one you do by yourself, 6, 7, and 8. You count the bird's nests, and then you have to color in the same amount of boxes for each of them, and then stop when we get to number 9.
Number 9's 4.
Yep, don't do number 9.
Okay. I not number 9.
Because we're going to do number 9 together. So count your bird's nests.
1, 2.
No, just in the first one. Go in number 6. Here, let me show you. So up here for number 6, how many nests do we have?
2.
1 and 2. So how many boxes will I color in?
2.
So I'm going to color in 1, 2. I want to make sure my boxes match my bird's nests. Then do number 7 and 8. Eliana, I need you to sit up so you can get that pen.
Let's
Okay,
go
now do this
on.
one and that one.
I draw 1.
And that one.
I draw 1. And 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
1.
So how many nests are here for number 7?
3.
No, right here.
1.
1. So if there's only one nest, how many boxes do I color in?
1.
Only 1.
I always did it. Do this like crayon. Put your 2 fingers here.
And then you go to the next one. Two. Three. Three. All of the Good job, guys. Good job, Logan.
4.
Okay. Now,
2.
when we look at number 9, there's nothing on there, is there?
Hey, I don't have my water bottle.
Where is it?
At home.
We'll get you in a little bit, okay? All right, so there's nothing on here, and that's because you get to pick how many bird's nests to draw. You can draw 1 bird's nest, you can draw 2, or you can draw 3. So if I chose to draw 1 bird's nest, how many boxes would I color in?
1.
1. So if I was going to do a bird's nest, let's do little things in here. So if I have one bird's nest, I only color in one box. But if I drew 2 bird's nests, how many would I need?
2.
2. If I drew 3 bird's nests, how many would I have to color in?
3.
3. So you guys get to pick. You draw either 1 bird's nest, 2 bird's nests, or 3 bird's nests on your papers, and then color in the boxes to show that. And then I will be around to check.
I'm gonna draw 1 first. I've done 9.
And remember, you just do the best you can, but you have to. Okay, but we have to make sure we draw the nest too. Don't just color in a box. Draw the nest the best you can. All right, let's see. 1 nest and 1 box. 3 nests and 3 boxes. You gotta do this one. Draw the best you can. 2, so you color in 2.
Yeah,
1, 1, so color in 1 box.
What is 1 makes 12? 3
You
makes
get 3 and 3. All right. Boys and girls at home, let me see what numbers you picked. Okay, we've got a 1, we have a 3, a 1. Let's see, Bethany, you had 1, good. Grace, Grant, Bryson, good job, guys. Bryson did 1, good job. All right. Okay, so now this last sheet for today, it's a front and back, and this is what we call the homework pages. And normally, I would have you guys do these by yourself and then I would check them. But since it's our first day doing these, I'm gonna go through it with you, okay? So find your page that looks like this. Flip it this way. Good job. Good, good, good. Yeah, right there. You find it? Okay. Now, on this one, okay, so now for these, we don't have our counters with us yet because we're still just practicing using the book and the pages. So I'm going to tell you a number, and whatever number I tell you, that's how many cubes you color in. All right, Liam? Liam? All right, so put your finger on number 1 with a star. Put your finger on number 1 with a star. You see it up there? So Bryson has cubes that look just like ours. Okay, so for number 1, I want you to show me 1 cube. So how would you show 1 cube with these? How many would you color in?
1.
1. So pick any cube and only color 1 cube in. Yep, just 1, so I can tell that you know what 1 is. Okay. Show me one. Colored one.
I told one in.
Colored one in.
They look like windows.
Cameron, you can't put those in your mouth.
You never do that.
Yep, we don't put things in our mouth. All right, put your finger on number 2 with the apple. Number 2 with the apple.
I see.
So for number 2, I want you to show me 2. So for number 2, show me 2. So how many were you going to color in? 2. You're showing me 2? You color 2. Yep. So if I had 2 counters, if I had 2 counters, 1, 2, how many cubes am I going to color in? 2. So show me 2 on 2. 2 on 2. You need to do this right now. Color 1 and color 2.
Did it? Almost did it.
Good job, guys.
We did a good job, even the boys and girls at home, right?
Yep, the boys and girls at home are doing a fantastic job too. All right, do you see number 3 with a fish?
I don't see the whole fish.
Number 3 with a fish.
I don't see the whole fish. I don't
Good
see
job,
the whole
Cameron.
fish.
It's down at the bottom, Ray. Look at number 3.
Down
You found the fish? All right, so for number 3, I want you to show me 3. So if I had 3 markers, look, 1, 2, 3, then how many boxes do I need to, or how many cubes do I need to color in?
Oi.
3, good. So you're gonna color in 3 cubes. 3 cubes. Put the mask on, I'm gonna check. Okay, I'm gonna come and look.
I'm done. I did. Wait. Oh, the end is like. Look, my crayon is folded up.
Fran is standing up.
My crayon didn't stand up. But
Good job. All right, boys and girls at home, when you're finished, let me see your page.
Look, it can stand upside down.
Good job, Grant. Good job, Grace. See, good job, Bethany. Logan, did you draw circles for me?
Oh, it's upside down.
Good job, Grant.
Why are you holding on the bottom?
We've got some hard workers at home here.
Look, the pencil got bigger.
That'll work, Logan. Yep. And then,
Look, it's growing.
good job, Bryson.
Cool.
All right. Now, the last page for math today is the back side of this one. So we're going to turn it to the back.
Right here.
And it should look like this.
Right there. I found it.
Did you find it?
Me too.
All right. So if you're on that page, put your finger on number 4 with a heart. If you're on this page, put your finger on number 4 with a heart. Ooh. Hold on, we gotta get to your page, Richard. It should be the back page, guys. No, you shouldn't be. Everybody's on their page. Leanne, it's easier if you go this way.
I drew the circle around
All right. So on these, we're doing about the same thing. Oops. Get my counters off there.
I circled this.
All right, so how many caterpillars do we have?
One.
One. So how many boxes do you color in?
One.
You have one caterpillar, how many boxes?
One.
One. We're gonna color in one box. Almost not tall enough to reach that same down. Yep, one caterpillar, so one box. Okay. Now number 5 with the hand, like a high five. You see it up there? A high five hand. Let's count our ducks. 1, 2, 3. How many ducks are there? 3. So how many of these do I color in? 3. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Color yours in neatly. I just can't with my marker, I would. Good job. You guys are really following along today. Awesome. All right. Now, if we look at number 6, that looks like it's in a mug, like a coffee cup. Well, it didn't give us any pictures up here, did it? No. But it gave us boxes. How many boxes did they color in?
2.
So we need to show 2 of something, right? We're going to use circles. So if they have 2 boxes colored in, how many circles do we need to draw? 2. So I'm going to go 1, 2.
Too easy.
Okay. Yep, circles are pretty easy. It's good. Now, number 7 with the Christmas tree is a listening one. Okay, because I'm going to ask you to draw some stuff inside that fish tank. See the fish tank? Right here? All right, so I want you to first draw one plant. Draw one plant.
I don't know what it's all plant.
You just do the best you can. Draw one plant.
You do a flower because your plant.
You can do a flower, that's fine. You can do seaweed.
I think seaweed. This one has right. There's seaweed.
So we draw one plant. Then you need to draw 2 fish. 2 fish.
Fish are hard. What is all fish? I got some fish. I don't want to draw fish.
That's okay, just do the best you can, because Mrs. McGowan can't draw very well either. Mr. McGowan's the one that can draw, not me.
Mr. can draw one.
You can draw.
I don't know that I missed one.
Yep, 2 little fish.
Come here.
So we have one plant, we have 2 fish. Now I want 3 rocks. Draw 3 rocks.
These are Very easy. You just do a circle.
And then all the way around. Give you just a second. All right, I'm coming to see your pictures.
I don't want to draw fish.
Got 2 fish. Only 3 rocks. Where's your 2
Trying
fish?
to draw a fish. It's so smart.
You gotta try the best you can.
I can't draw a fish.
You can do the best you can.
I'm trying to draw a this works. Sometimes I win.
All right, let's see these pictures at home. Okay, good. You guys can draw better than I can. Good job, good job. Good job, guys. All right, you can set your math aside. We're gonna get ready for writing time. So for writing time, you'll need your paper and a pencil, and we're gonna get the boys and girls in class ready, okay? So I'll be right back. Let me go get them ready. Yep, bright light, bright light.
You need light.
Yep, we need light for writing time.
It's out light. Then you can't see.
Yeah, we wouldn't be able to see, would we?
Yeah.
All right, let's fix this. Or I have all my computers going dead. Okay, so my boys and girls in here, take your math papers and put them in your basket. Leave out a pencil and your supply box. Leave out your pencil and supply box. Put your math papers in your basket. Yep, and then get out a pencil and your supply box. Okay, my boys and girls can come sit on their spots. Come on, sit on your spots. I'm going to adjust our online boys and girls so they can see where we're going to be working.
I was.
So they can see our writing board.
Everyone should want one. I won. Because I got here. I won.
All right, remember how we said crisscross applesauce. Hands on laps, ginger snaps. Back straight, poplet shape. On my rear root. Here, lips zipped, cool whip. Okay, now we're all done with the talking. So today for our writing, we're going to be using our 2 new sight words. Remember those 2 new words that we were learning on those big cards? What were those words? Do you remember, Graceland? What are they? Pull these up so we can all see. Okay, these. What's this one? I and this is am. Say am. So we have I am. Now, I'm going to show you how we write our letters correctly while we write this sentence. Now, whenever you sit down to write, you make sure you take your pencil between your 2 fingers and you pinch the bottom.
He only pulled that thing off.
Why are you pulling that off? Please don't do that. And then the rest of your pencil rests on this finger back here, like a table. It rests on it. You make sure your chairs are pulled all the way in and that you're sitting up nice and tall. and that our feet are flat on the ground. So we're not sitting on our feet, we're putting them flat on the ground.
When we're at our seat.
Yeah, you don't have to do it right now. This is when we go back to our seats to do our writing. Anytime we do writing, we want to make sure that we're in that writing position, okay? All right.
I do this at home.
Okay, watch, because it'll be a pretty quick lesson since we're only going to write 3 things, okay? So remember when we talked about the word I?
Yeah.
It always, always, always is capital when it's by itself. So anytime you see I by itself, it's going to be capital or uppercase. So to do that, we go top line to bottom line, and then we cross on the top,
That kind of
Cross.
uppercase.
on the bottom. It is an uppercase. It always has to be uppercase.
But if it's lowercase, it has to have 1 line.
Well, lowercase is just a small line with a dot. Okay? Now, what we do is after we write one word, show me 2 fingers together, like this.
That makes
It is. Show me 2 fingers together. This is what we call a space. We're going to leave a space between our words. So what I do is I put my 2 fingers there.
the only boy off the bed. Cut yourself?
Got myself a foot. This is a marker.
One, two,
So we put 2 fingers and then we write our other word, am. Now,
the only boy off
did I capitalize that? No, because we don't capitalize that. We only capitalize the first letter of our sentence,
And then the second letter.
not the second letter, or names. Special names, we'll capitalize those too. Oh, so hold on, honey, unplug it. Our boys and girls at home won't be able to see. So then I'm going to write my name. So it says I am, then we get those 2 fingers out again. We put them down, and then we write our name. So let's say my name is Bob.
Bob.
My name's Bob. That's a funny one, huh? Now, you have to capitalize the first letter of your name, but that's the only letter that gets capitalized in your name is the first letter. All the rest of those letters have to be lowercase. Have to be patient. Have to be patient. So the first letter is capital, the rest are lowercase. I am Bob. That's a sentence. Now, oh, hold on.
Billy Bob.
Okay, so when you have a sentence like this that's telling you something, it's telling you our name, Ray. It ends with what we call a period. Say period.
Period.
Period's kind of like what we call our stop sign. It's telling us, stop, that sentence is done. Say it with me, say, stop, that sentence is done.
That sentence is done.
And here's what a period looks like. That's all. It's just a little dot. That's our little stop sign. He might be little, but he has a big job because he's telling you you have to stop.
Stop.
He's saying stop.
This is period.
All right, yeah, that's our period. Say period.
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 All right, so let's read our sentence together. I need eyes up here. Eyes up here. What's this word? I am Bob. Yeah.
Billy Bob.
Let's read it again. I am Bob. But you're not going to write Bob, are you?
Billy Bob.
You're going to write your name.
Billy Bob.
Now,
my name is Billy Bob.
we have a paper. Listen. We have a paper that looks like this here. And some of our boys and girls at home might have the same paper. And if they don't, yeah, that's the one. If you don't have it, you can just write it on a regular piece of paper. But if you do, you're going to write it on this one. Ray, stop, please. And you're going to write your name down here. And then you're going to draw a picture of what you look like up in this box. Okay, Okay, Cameron. So my boys and girls, go ahead and go to your seats. You guys are going to get started while I check our online boys and girls writing. when they write their names for me, you need to go over there and sit down in your seats. Bye, Paul. Well, it's lovely. If you want to hand these out, I'm going to check these guys. All right. Yep, I'm going to check our boys and girls online, make sure they have their stuff done. So they should have I am already on your paper. So all you should have to do is write your name on the line at the bottom and then draw a picture of yourself.
I did it. Right here.
You got to write your name down there.
I'm gonna draw myself.
You just do the best you can.
Well, you are so big, like.
But write your name first. Remember, only capitalize the first letter in your name. So on that line at the bottom, write your name for me. Let's see. Briar, good job. Grant, good job. Make sure to draw a picture. All right, let's see. Grace, good job. I love those pictures. Good. Good job, Grant. Bryson, good job. You're doing great on your name. Just write your name, yes. Write your whole name, just your first name. All of the letters on your name. Logan, good job on your name. I like that picture. I see that. All right. Okay, boys and girls at home, we are going to get ready for specials. Remember today, good job, Bethany. Today we have library. So remember, you can check on our Canvas page. There should be a link for library on there. And if there's not, you can just go ahead and read a book and talk about the characters like we did at reading time today. Okay, and then we'll come back on for calendar after specials. Thumbs up? We'll come back on in a little bit, okay? All right, I will see you guys in just a little while. Go have fun at library. Let's see, how do there's that? Stop recording.